ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to Petty Time with Petty Murphy here at your number one source for edutainment, live from the back of the classroom at Akata News Network. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we want to talk about a few things. So we're going to start off with this very, very, very short clip right here.
Hate you niggas, let's die. Ooh! If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest.
Oh, hold on. These people are the tools of YT supremacy and the systems in place. Check this out.
Happy Black History Month to everyone except the foundational Black Americans. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas, let's die. Ooh! If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest. You know what time it is. We're gonna have a party and we're gonna blow up the spot. More like me. I'm doing society a favor. But yeah, everybody else, happy Black History Month.
So this is why I always say that the prerequisite for an immigrant to become a United States citizen is to be anti-Black American and side with the systems in place to undermine us. We don't have the same common enemy. I don't want to hear that no more. We don't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, there you have it. Now, my question is this, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me. What would you define that as? Because here in the land where we come from, not La La Land or Tetherville, that's what is called a terroristic threat. And here in the land of law and order, where we always have to restore order out of chaos, that is against the law. So what we want to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, is give you a definition of what we mean by standing on business or transparency forces accountability. And with that, I introduce to you our friend over at the Vegas Access channel. Breaking news.
Breaking news, ladies and gents. Venezuelan migrant Angel Cardenas Bravo has been arrested by USCIS officials. This comes just a couple of months after I reported him to immigration officials. We are tired of these criminals. Enough is enough. We're bringing back common sense and respect to this country. And I truly hope they send him to El Salvador. That's exactly where he belongs. I want to see him dancing, doing the thuggish dance routines that he would do on Take Trash right in CCOT. Please send him over there. And I know his wife is watching. She was also reported to USCIS officials, and I hope they kick her out too. Their fake asylum-seeking applications are no longer valid. This Venezuelan migrant who lives with her husband and her 3 children in a taxpayer-funded hotel openly admitted on social media that her husband is selling MJ in the streets of New York City. Now we know the husband's name is Daniel, all right? And then some people in the comment section must know them, her and her husband. And she says, no, he hasn't sold any today because he's working. He sells when he's not working. So what does that mean? Well, that means that he didn't sell because he is at his regular job. And when he's not working that regular job, then he's selling. That's what she's saying. Somebody in the comment section said, I know that recently your husband was going to be beat up or in big trouble for selling his what he's not supposed to sell, right? Selling the MJ in the wrong corner. So she says, yep, tell me something I don't know. But that's why he stopped selling there, so he wouldn't get hurt. I'm scared, she says. I don't want to be an orphan without my husband. Yep, she did say orphan, guys. She said it. Someone asked, what does he sell? And she said, MJ. Someone asked her about her jobs, and she says, yes, I do babysit here. But, you know, this Venezuelan migrant who had a wonderful stay in a Chicago shelter threw some dirt on other fellow migrants. He stated that the United States will eventually collapse due to the high amount of Venezuelans coming in. I'll leave the translations on the screen.
Chamas, hoy vamos a dar mi punto de vista de lo que pienso de las personas que están aquí en Estados Unidos, incluyéndome. Chama, es muy triste saber, pero cierto, que el mismo enemigo del el mismo venezolano es el mismo venezolano. Triste, pero cierto. Te voy a contar de algo que está pasando aquí en Estados Unidos, en el refugio donde yo vivo. Chama, yo te voy a decir algo. Si tú emprendiste un viaje para todas aquellas personas que pasaron la selva y viajaron aquí, viajaron allá, para todas esas personas que hicieron todo ese tipo de procesos de aquí a allá y de allá para acá, ¿tú viniste con qué propósito? Con el propósito de que de mejorar, ¿sí o no? Con el propósito de mejorar, ¿verdad que sí? Mira, ayer pasó algo súper horrible aquí en Estados Unidos. Aquí en Estados Unidos nunca se ha visto que la gente pida en la calle. Yo digo que Estados Unidos va a llegar a un punto donde ya va a decaer ya de tantos venezolanos que ingresan. No es por ser egoísta ni nada por el estilo, pero cuando uno viene aquí a Estados Unidos, esto es un país de superación. Aquí hay demasiadas oportunidades.
What he's singing, smiling with his wife or girlfriend, whatever, and they are what he's singing about stealing things in Walmart. Yeah, very funny. He finds this very funny, this content. This tutorial was beautiful, right? Look, we're running away. Look, and she seems like she's running. Right, my love? Give me a kiss.
Continuando con las compras como debe ser. Escanealo, mi amor, para ver si es correcto eso. Very good. Los Bauer han pasado la verificación para salir de aquí free, gratis. Pero esta vez no es con cupones, muchachos. Esta vez con la tarjetica de Papá Biden. Gracias, Papá Biden.
Well, as you know, that was late trash with his wife, two criminal border crossers who mocked America and immigrants alike. They abused the system, and now she's playing the victim card. Now she's claiming that she had nothing to do with anything. She was being forced. A big lie, of course. But recently I received some very important information about her, including her real name. Her legal name is Reynolis Rondon. Now, this information is crucial when submitting reports. And so I have amended her report to officials, which now will include her legal name. She's been watching the channel. She left this comment saying that I admire her and I'm obsessed. Can you believe that? Miss Piggy, she thinks so highly of herself. But imagine being obsessed over this. Someone please inform her that I don't like filthy, disgusting piglet meat. Thank you very much. Laugh now, cry later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for taking the time to have a brief gander at what's going on over there at the Vega Access channel. But you know, here at Akata News Network, it actually gave us a bit of an idea, or should I say a roadmap to what we should call progress. Now, you know, when Petty was a young man, there was this thing as a phrase that is called going postal. Now, as you know, all phrases come from somewhere, and if you were around this time before the internet got what it is, or we know it to be today, there was a term called going postal, and that was because people used to lose their shit, make thinly veiled threats in their day-to-day lives, but no one, and I mean no one, believed them. Well, let me tell you what we believe here at Akata News Network, that suckers and simps are synonymous. Calm down, Petty, calm down. So what that means is that there's some sucker somewhere in his bedroom with sweaty palms looking at that wildebeest like, I will prove my love to her. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the first tyrannical tether was born. So we all have a civic duty, and as a people of the soil, and when I say that, I mean those of us that are foundational. We come from a heritage and a lineage that was here to, at the beginning, build what we now call the United States of America, whether it was through by force or just, you know what? Let's not touch that right now. Let's stay on track. Calm down, Petty. Calm down. My point is this. We all have a civic duty. And when certain segments or any segment of the population is under duress or being threatened with things of like explosions from naturalized or even birthright citizenships, some things need to be looked into, and it is our civic responsibility to do so. So here at Akata News Network, we will be announcing that at any time we find anyone on the interwebs making any thinly veiled threats at anyone that is a brother or sister of the soil, whether you bleed blood red or you got a limp that's crypt blue, whether the thing is all Wells Mo or just keeping it on the boss until the world blows up. At the end of the day, we're all one people in one nation. So, Department of Homeland Security and Mr. Tom Holman, here's looking to you. We've got some questions that need to be answered. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, today we will bid you adieu. It is your man, the one, the only, Petty Murphy, here reporting to you live from the back of the classroom at Solon's #1 source for edutainment, Akata News Network. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful year because from this point on, we will all be standing on business. And those that don't will get rolled over and ran through. And with that, I bid you adieu. Stay black, stay beautiful. And when they violate or start that tyrannical tethering, knock those dicks in the dirt.